was yesterday years old whenever I found out there's a reality show that's filmed right here in Jackson.
It's filmed throughout Mississippi, but we do have at least one local cast member. Yes.
It's Y101, Adam and Allison, and I feel like a bad Jacksonite. I feel bad about this.
I do too. I've got to look this up. So there was a show called Belle Collective. It's on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It's about 5 of Mississippi's black female entrepreneurs working together to redevelop a struggling mid-20th century historical district. So it sounds incredibly interesting and very local.
Now, I saw this story on the news yesterday, watched it twice, and I didn't understand it. Like, I couldn't follow. I was too distracted. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm going to try to help you. So one of these women, her name is Latrice Rogers, who's been on this reality show, Belle Collective, and she's being sued by her former employee, Ada Green. Apparently, she used Ada's photos for her hair extension business without Ada's permission, and yesterday, a Hinds County jury sided with Ada, and they ordered Latrice, the star of the show, to pay her $150,000. But this is, a hyper-local reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should ask the question, what reality show would you be on?
Or if there was just what in your life would qualify for a reality show? Like maybe you are really into baking and you could be on one of those baking shows. Yeah. Or like us, we have a very interesting job that I feel like would make a great reality show.
It could potentially make a pretty good one. I would say for me, growing up, and I know there was John and Kate plus 8, so maybe they kind of beat us to the punch on that. But I'm the oldest of 4 boys. And by the way, I wasn't even 5 years old whenever my youngest brother was born. There was a bunch of us all real close together in age. I feel like that could have been an interesting reality show.
If we've learned nothing from the Kardashians, it's that family drama makes excellent reality TV.
Oh, and there was so much of it in my household. 601-995-1017. I don't know if it's your job. Is it your family life? Is it like a weird hobby that you have?
Is it your dating life? Would you end up on one of those dating shows?
That is really interesting. 601-995-1017 is our phone number. What reality show would you be on? What would it be about? Why is it so interesting? Did reality shows ever come to your high school for casting?
No. Did they come to yours?
MTV True Life came to mind.
That is so exciting.
And they were looking for something uber specific because you remember True Life on MTV. It was all about very specific kind of niche type of things.
Right.
So I don't know if they found anybody that they casted in the show True Life on MTV or not. But yeah, they definitely came.
No, I remember after the show Laguna Beach came out that there was a group of girls at my high school that were trying to figure out how they could do something similar. And obviously nobody cared about Kingwood, Texas. Why would they?
Why would you be great on a reality show?
Yes.
What is interesting about you that would make a fantastic reality TV show? I'm talking about this local reality show that's all about Mississippi and everything on the Oprah Winfrey Network. And I just thought it was cool that there was a reality show right here in Jackson.
Yeah, it is really neat. One of the stars from the show, Latrice, just through a jury, she's going to have to pay her old employee $150,000 for using her images without her permission. But it was she got on a reality show because of her business and from being from Mississippi. Why would you get on a reality show?
It's too bad for her. That trial didn't go her way.
It did not work out so well.
But she's got a reality show. So what is the thing that would get you on a reality show about your life? Why would you make a great subject for a reality show? And I know you said our jobs here in radio would be good. I don't know if there's enough fighting in our building.
Well, not in this building, but in the last building that we worked at in Florida, that would have made, I'm thinking of one scene in particular that would have made such good reality television. It was whenever one day I was looking out the window and I noticed there were cops outside of our building and they were speaking to our former engineer because they were having to escort him off the premises because he wouldn't leave.
Right. He got fired that day.
Right. And he was like, I'm not leaving.
That was a wild day.
And so, stuff like that. The other really good one was one time there was a day that a sales rep came in and his car was covered in bird poo. Like, I mean, covered. And everyone was laughing about it because nobody liked him. Like, I mean, that makes such good reality TV.
It would have been a good episode the day that same sales rep wanted us to do crawfish races on the show. And I was like, no, we're not doing that.
He would have been a great reality TV subject because he would smoke cigarettes while his oxygen tank was getting delivered. And I always felt so bad for that oxygen tank delivery guy who's like, I'm going to blow up at this job. I just know it.
Jonathan says his dating life would make a great reality show. Jamie says hectic mom life would be a fantastic reality show. Somebody else saying family drama would make a good reality show.
I'm curious what stories they have, though, that they could give us. Like, what little tidbits could they tease us for these reality shows? Jesse wants to be on beachfront bargain hunt. He's like, I'm looking for a 5-bed, 5-bath pool, less than 3 years old, golf cart parking. You know the necessities.
So a guy I know from my time in Ohio, and I know him because I used to kind of work for an adult establishment, and he was the DJ at this adult establishment. So this is true. He said, I worked at an adult establishment in the late 90s and early 2000s, also the 2010s, bud. I worked there with you. We booked adult film stars on a weekly basis. One of those stars and her husband were both recruiters for producers of the Jerry Springer Show. We became friends, and I got offered at least 3 times a year. They wanted me to play a pimp who was hooking up with my girl's mom.
No.
They wanted me to be the manager of a freak show, and different stuff like that. But it sounds like they wanted him to like play parts. Are you telling me the Jerry Springer Show was scripted?
Yeah, that's ruining my childhood. Thanks, Gary.
Thanks a lot, Gary. Keith says he would love to be on the Jerry Springer Show, but he doesn't say why. Like, what is the drama going on in your life, Keith, that would have made you a perfect contestant for the Jerry Springer Show?
Jamie just elaborated on why her hectic mom life would make a good reality show. I've already got the pitch. This is going on TLC. She says, opening scene, when the toddler lets out the 3 dogs of the house and we've got to chase them all around the neighborhood. I'm running around barefoot in my mom clothes with the toddler on my hip, trying to settle our massive German Shepherd enough to follow me, but ends up me carrying half of her, half my kid, doing my best. That would be a great opening scene.
Oh my gosh.
I would watch that show. TLC, where are you? Let's pick it up.
That does sound wildly hectic, though. Wow. All right. So a lot of good options, a lot of good potential reality stars right here in the Metro. Love hearing that.